for you. This is at the time that my son was about maybe he was only about a week old, and I was at work, you know, and we seal. What I did before was we used to seal asphalt, you know, and all that. So this customer wants to seal their driveway, and mind you, this is like in a place where they call it by, if you're familiar with Johnson Lane, you know what I'm talking about. It's around that area back all the way over there, and it's near GE, or G used to be, whatever. But around there, and then this place, the driveway was like wavier, you know what I mean? So you couldn't reverse the C7 with a sealer tank in reverse without someone, you know, giving you back eyes, you know, flagging you and shit. So, you know, I told one of my coworkers to, you know, get in, and I'll give him the eye, and I'll tell him, I'll watch out for him and shit, you know, I'll flag him down and shit. We before we go back to this driver was a two coat, all right. So we cleaned it and everything. Mind you, around the area, there's where, you know, there's water. There's bound to be creature, you know what I mean, whatever. But the only thing is that if anything happens, something bites you, whatever, something happens, you know what I mean. The helicopter cannot the emergency helicopter cannot drop there because there's so much lines there that it just get tangled to that, and it'd be far from where we were at to land in a way at the time. If it we'll get to that. So we clean up the driveway and everything. You know, we get it ready to so we can drop the first coat. Right. We drop the first coat all the way. Nothing on the driveway asphalt driveway. We were sealing. You know, we wait for it to dry. You know what I mean? We fucking while we're waiting. You know, that's what we'll because there were no breaks or lunches. You ate when you had time. You know, and every time we ate, when if we had two coat, and if we waited, and if we want to eat, we'll eat. Wait, and not, and we just wait till it dries. Or if we have other jobs besides that one, we'll do those. We'll do that, and then we'll come back and finish that. Or if we had driveways that would do coats, we'll see where's what. We drop the first ones and then go back and cut the van and finish and boom, tag it and bag it. So, reversing. So I told my buddy to get on the C7. He gets on the C7 and he's reversing it, right? Well, mind you that I'm over here watching him. I'm showing him. I'm flagging him so he can reverse because it's one of those driveways that are, And I don't know. He saw it. There was a rattlesnake already. Like at the time that he told me, I already had 1 foot down. So basically, the rattlesnake at the time, at the point what I'm trying to tell you, was between my legs, with this thing already shaking like a rattle and ready to strike. You know what I'm saying? Like ready to fucking strike. I don't know how or what, but at the time I mean, he could have got me in any leg. Honestly, I would have been fucked. Excuse my language, but yeah. But and there's more to it too. All right. So then somehow it just maybe it just meant the adrenaline rush or whatever what. But at the same time that happened, like I didn't get this. I only had one foot down. I didn't even get like the other one didn't even go all the way down. Like in other words, I only had like that much off my foot and off the ground before they yell, "Hey, the rattlesnake between your legs already!" Like that motherfucker was like, "Shh." I heard it, but I didn't know where it was because I mean I was focusing on flagging my man down on the C7, you know. So I'm walking backwards and fighting them and everything, and then that's where, and then he tells me that shit. Like I didn't like I was that much put my second foot like that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like it could have got me any fucking leg you wanted, like fast, because it was already like motherfucker was ready. You know what I mean? That motherfucker was ready to strike. Like there ain't no but what it's about that, but it never did. And I did like a air jump type shit to where like I'm like I couldn't explain it. He's like, "God damn fool, look like you didn't even touch the floor." But even then when I did that, it still stayed where it was at and it still stayed the same and it never striked. You know what I mean? Now, it's funny because when we were doing that driveway, there was a guy that was working with us that used to breed snakes. All right. He used to breed snakes and he straight told me, man, that motherfucker should have fucking got yo ass. The way it was doing, everything. I mean, the signs were there, man. That motherfucker should have just, like just, boom, got your ass. But he's like, but he didn't. That's the crazy part, he tells me. Out of all my life that I bred snakes, I've never seen a rattlesnake not do that. And he's like, someone's watching over you, man. Call it whatever you want to call it, man. He's like, but someone's watching over you. That snake should have bit you. That snake should have bit you. And then he tells me, then the fucked up part is that you would have died because there's no way in hell, a helicopter, a hospital, any type of helicopter can come down here and get you and take you in time because there's there's lines, electrical lines. And I mean, the only way it would have could have came down by the time it went where it would drop, yeah, it would have been not enough time. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know. Never got bit by a snake. I've never been. I don't know how much that would take. I mean, if the coronavirus didn't do nothing to me, I didn't even take the shot. I mean, it affected some of my family, but it didn't do shit to me though. Like for real. But these are some of the things, man. Like